Hi, I'm Lisa Wong with Directional Learning, and today we're going to learn about dogs. And if you're a left-hander, you don't want to miss this because we're going to teach you how to write these tricky letters. Letters B, D, and C. And we're going to have pictures for our letters. So did you know that if you simply took your non-writing hand, placed it on the board, and if you traced your thumb, guess what letter you're going to make? Can you guess? Letter C. So I'm going to show you how to make letter C in a different way without having to trace your hand. If you put your non-writing hand on the board and you put your pen above your thumb and you pretend you're tracing your thumb, just follow the lines. Guess what? You're going to make letter C every time, and you'll make it in a neat way. So how you can check is I pretend that this is my cat. Notice the cat has a nose, he has his tongue sticking out, and this is his head, so you can pretend that this is either his head, his nose, or his tongue, whatever you want to think it is. And notice that it's all pointing in the same direction as your thumb, and you can fit your thumb in there too. So that's how you know you made the cat. So the sound for that is k, and know that too, that next we're going to make the digging dog. And notice the digging dog has the cat in him, so let's make the digging dog next. So to remember that, you just remember the story. That digging dog, he loves to chase cats, so he'll chase the cat, then he'll put his tongue up, your pen goes up, and then he goes up the building, and he says the sound duh. Notice when you say duh, your tongue goes to the top of your mouth. So your tongue goes up, it hits the roof of your mouth, duh. And how you can tell it's the letter D is by notice this is the digging dog's head. You can think of its nose or tongue, and notice it's pointing in the same direction as your thumb. So you made it correctly and it fits. That's the digging dog, duh. And his tongue goes up as he says the sound, duh. So does yours. So now you know how to make the letter D. Now I'm going to show you how to make the tricky letter B. Now letter B, guess what we call that? We call this the bouncy bed. And if you ever jumped on a bouncy bed, it's pretty bouncy. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to use our hand to show you how to make the bouncy bed. Now, this right here I call the bouncy bed, and a bouncy bed would be in your bedroom. See this hole here? That's where the bouncy bed is, in your bedroom. And your bedroom, guess what? It has a wall. This is the wall of your bedroom. So to get to the bouncy bed, you have to go down the building here. So you got to go down the building. Then you bounce up, you go towards the wall, and then the bouncy bed fits in the hole. And that's how we're going to make the letter. So let's make the letter now. So remember, you got to go down the building. So let's go down the building. Then you bounce back up, make your pen go up, go towards the wall to the bouncy bed. And remember, the bouncy bed is round. And you made the letter B. Now, how you can tell it's letter B is this is your bed, and remember we said your bed fits in the hole. So if you take your non-writing hand and if the bed fits in the hole, then you know it's letter B. Now to remember the sound, I just think of lips coming together for letter B. So let's build lips. And let's make those lips touch together. So it would look like this. Put your lips together, put your voice box on, and say it really fast. Buh, buh. That's the sound. And now you know the sound, and now you can check to see if it's the letter. If somebody said write the letter B, then you could put your non-writing hand on the board, and you don't have to write it in your hand. Just remember, the bouncy bed goes towards the wall or the hole. So you go down the building and put that bouncy bed towards the wall. And you did it. Now, same thing with letter D. You don't have to trace your thumb. You can just put your hand on the board and nobody will ever know, and just go in the same direction as your thumb. And you made letter D. And you can check too. Notice the bump isn't in the hole. The bump, his tongue, is going towards your thumb in the same direction. Duh. So now you know how to write your letters. We thank you for going to Directional Learning. We have a whole YouTube channel there for you with reading and spelling, because we at Directional Learning love to teach you. So make sure you like and subscribe.